Hello, everyone. My name is Renetta Gunn Stevens. I am the CEO of Sophisticated Press, and I am so happy to be before you this Monday. I have some very important just information for my entrepreneurs, for my authors, for my executives, my CEOs, and I wanted to share with you. So let me jump right into it, give you a quick bio about myself. I am the CEO of Sophisticated Press, also the author of three publishing books. The first one is The Dad's Redemption, Kingdom Speaking in the Boardroom, and 10 Ways to Eliminate Debt by Writing. I'll show you the cover of those. I'm also available live on Instagram and Facebook while I'm doing this live today. So this is The Dad's Redemption. It is available on Amazon. It's available on iBooks. It's also available at sophisticatedpress.com. And this is Kingdom Speaking in the Boardroom. And that is also available on Amazon, Sophisticated Press, and iBooks. And it's also the 10 Ways to Eliminate Debt by Writing. That is an ebook that you can get on my website as well as Amazon. And so coming to you today just to share some marketing tips for you. I do have also a publishing company, so I'm a ghostwriter. I'm also the facilitator of a lot of self-published books in the marketplace. And so I just wanted to come on today and share some marketing tips because we do have, I'm seeing a lot of authors doing their own marketing all by themselves. And if you are doing your own marketing by yourself, it is possible for you to still be successful, but I want you to build a street team. I want you to build a street team to help you with your marketing. That way you don't have to do it all by yourself, because how many of you know that, as the saying say, if you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go, a long way, you want to go together. I think I butchered that quote, but you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you can still get there, but if you get other people to go with you, it's a little bit better. Okay. So, as you come in, I want you to follow us on all of our replays. I want you to also follow us on all of our social media platforms. On Twitter, we are Sophie Press. On Instagram, we are Sophisticated Press. On YouTube, we are Sophisticated Press. And then also on LinkedIn, we're under my name, actually, Renetta Gunn Stevens. Okay, so let's get into it. How to build a street team. First, let's define a street team. A street team is a group of individuals or organizations that will help you market your product or services. I'll say that again. And also get a pen and pad. Normally when I come before you, I'm going to bring you some wisdom. So don't listen just like, oh, let me get your pen and paper, because you're finna learn today, okay? And I can say that confidently because I know that God has assigned me to teach you and to help you. So get your pen and paper because you're about to learn, okay? So, again, your street team is a group of people or organizations that come together to really market your product and service and help you market your product and services. And so I want you to begin to gather information and people that can help you and analyze businesses that can help you market your product or services. So you're not the only voice that's saying this is a good product. That's very important. If you're the only one saying that this is a good product, the first time people may be like, okay, but that's kind of biased because it's your product. You should say it's a good product, right? But you want other people to say that it's a good product. So how do you build a street team? And what are some of the things that you can do as an entrepreneur author to market your product or services? The first thing I want you to do is when you get testimonials, I want you to ask that person who gave you a testimonial. I want you to ask them, can you have their consent to first repost that testimonial? Now, this is how you're going to repost it. If they say yes, you say, well, can you text me that, what you just said? If they're not camera shy, can I record what you just said to me? Can you say that to me again? So I can record that and put that on my social media page. So this is how it'll look. Oh, Renetta, I read your book, girl, and I just learned so much from it, and I love the cover of it. Thank you. You know what? Can you text me that? Or you know what? Can I record what you just did? Girl, my hair not done. I don't wanna be on camera. No problem. Can you just text me what you said? And then when you get your hair done this week, can you send me a video, a 30-second video of what you just did? And that way I can put you on my website and put you on my social media page. Okay. See how that works? Because a lot of times we get a lot of testimonials, but they're audible. And so we can't do anything with the audible testimonials. So you want to ask your customers, your people that's giving you your compliments, can they text that to you? Can they email you that information? Can they send you a video of that? Because the truth of the matter is, just like on Amazon, when people are purchasing a product, what do? We go and we look at the reviews. Reviews matter. Reviews matter. And so I want you to begin to get you some reviews. I want you to begin to repost and repeat your testimonials. And that's part of your street team that you're building, people and organizations that's going to help promote your product or your service. The next thing I want you to do, and this is so important, entrepreneurs, authors, this is so important. I want you to break down your following per social media platform. I need you to break down your following per social media platform. This is how that looks. On Facebook, out of your followers, who has the most followers that's following them? Who are your influencers that you have on Facebook? Who are your influencers that you have on Twitter? Who are your influencers that you have on Instagram? So what I did was I created a spreadsheet, and I needed to know who was my influencers that was following me. That way I know who do I have that I can say, hey, would you like to work with me in marketing my product? But if you don't know who on your Facebook following that has a radio show or has access to a radio show, who on your Facebook has access to a magazine, who on your Instagram has access to, has the blue check. Do you know that? If you don't know that, you're not properly using your followers. You're not properly using your followers. For a long time, I would say, oh, I got 5,000 followers, which I don't, but just an example. And they're not doing anything, so I'm gonna delete them. I'm gonna do this. But wait a minute. What if it's my fault and I'm not using my followers to my advantage? Because what if I could look at each followers, take a day, because it's time consuming, but it's worth it. Take a day, go through your followers and see who are the bosses that's following you. Who are the entrepreneurs that's following you? Who are the authors that's following you? And put them in different categories. So now you can say, hey, I see that you are owner of a cafe. I have books. I'm an author. Can I bring a couple of my books to your cafe? And I'll also tell my readers and my writers that this is a nice place to go and read their books. See how that works? But if I'm just following people and people are following me and I don't know what they're doing, then there's no way for us to connect. Okay, so I want you to break down your followers. And when I say break them down, find out who are your entrepreneurs that's following you. Who are your authors that's following you? Who are your maybe comedians that's following you? Who are your influencers? They may not be a boss or an author or but they may have 20,000 followers. Well, that's a person that you want to begin building a relationship with to help you market your product and service. And you want to see, can they become part of your street team? Now, when you get your street team of bloggers, entrepreneurs, radio, TV show hosts, magazine people, motivational speakers, right? You kind of want to teach them how to sell your product. Give them some directions, because what I'm seeing is some people do have the right art of collecting their street team, but here's what happened. They give them no direction, and next thing you know, it's just a plain post that say, please buy this book. It's a really good book. No, that's not the right way you do that. That's not the right way you do that, people. You can't just have a plain post that's saying, Please buy this book. Why should I buy the book? What did the book do for you? I want to know why should I buy the book? So you have to give people scripts, or you have to give them directions on how to market your product, because you are the voice of your product and you're also in control of your brand identity. So you don't want to leave that into someone else's hand just because they're working for you and they're part of your street team. You still want to give them directions. And so sometimes you don't even have to say anything. Sometimes you can just have them say, listen, I want you to just to take a picture of you doing what you do, but I want this book to be seen in the background. It's called a soft sell, where they don't even have to mention your book name. Just put it in the scene. You do nails. Oh, can you take a picture of your nails and my book on the side? That's all. People are going to be looking at their nails, but then they're going to also see your book. Oh, I see you do beverages. Can you put my book by your beverages, please? And they haven't said anything about your book. They just posted a picture with a picture of your book or your product or your services. See, there's a strategy to everything. And you just can't tell people to purchase your book. You have to show them, give them a feeling associated with your product or services, right? Because when I see people, they have a street team and then they just say, hey, I need you to buy this book, or hey, I need you to buy this clothing. There's no emotion, there's no connection to it. So that is how you begin to soft sell to your clients. You just post a picture. You just find out who else is in your followings and you say, hey, can you put this product on? Or hey, can you put this book next to your product? You don't even have to mention my name. Because somebody, if they want to see it, you'll begin to see in the comments what book that is you reading. Oh, that's Kingdom Speaking in the Boardroom by Renetta Gunn Stevens, and then they at you. See how that works? So when you're building your street team, and you're going to need a street team as an entrepreneur, you want to teach them how to sell your product. You want to teach them how to market for you. You want to make sure they have the same voice that you have, okay? The other thing that you want to do is you want to learn affiliate marketing. And we're going to be teaching these type of courses in our online academy. But you want to learn affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing is when you actually create a coupon code for them. And so when they sell your product, people that's in their following get a discount. And it also lets you calculate and keep count of how many people they're sending you for sales. So whenever someone works for me as an affiliate marketer, I give them a coupon code. So that way I know they sent me that sale. And then they can get a commission off of it, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. And so if you're going to have street teams that's actually going to be hard selling for you, then you should create an affiliate market code for them. So that way you know how many people they sent to you. And they should receive some type of incentive for assisting you, for selling your product or services. And if you need any assistance with that, we do offer mentoring where we can show you and we can help incorporate for you affiliate marketing for your street team, because you're gonna need a street team to help market your product or services. Another thing you want to do with your affiliate marketing is you want to just make sure like that their product go, or what they're doing go with what your service is. So let's say if you had somebody who was in your following and they sold dog food. If you selling clothes, there's a way there's a way I can incorporate anything, but you just want to make sure that it goes with your product or service, and you just don't want to pick anyone. Always be intentional about everything, ladies and gentlemen. Always be intentional about everything. If you pick someone that's going to market your product, make sure they're not going to damage your brand. They're going to enhance your brand. Okay. So you want to definitely pick someone or organization that's going to enhance your brand. The next thing you want to do, which I don't do, I repeat, I do not do this, but some people do this. Some people, they will reach out to celebrities and say, how much does it cost for you to market my book? Again, I'm not a big fan of this, but for some people it worked. I've never paid anyone to market my product. That's just something I don't do. But there are people in the industry that will charge you $150, $200 to market their product, to market your product. I don't really believe in that, but that is an option. Because just because you have 100,000 followers, that doesn't mean if you market my product I'm gonna get 100,000 sales. And then what happens is you went and paid somebody $200 or $300 to market your product, and you don't get no sales, and now you think they wrong. But they can't. No one can promise you sales. No one can promise you sales, right? So that's why I don't pay people to I don't pay anybody flat out to just say Sophisticated Press. No, I want the compliments to be organic. I want them to be authentic. I want them to be truthful. And so, but it's nothing wrong if you do that. But I have heard horror stories where people have paid certain celebrities, and the celebrities didn't come through, or they've paid certain social media influencers and they took their money and never posted their product. So that's why I choose to go the more organic way of looking at the people that's following me, and seeing how can we collaborate together, and I market your product, you market my product. As you come in, can you give your name, ask a question about your street team, your product or services? We're talking about marketing today. Also tag and share. But it's very important. You're going to need a street team. You cannot be the only one who is saying great things about your product or services, because after all, it's your service. You should be saying good things. But people receive different things from different people. Sometimes it's people, you can tell some, how you tell somebody something and they don't receive it, and then somebody else said, and they be like, girl, guess what I heard? I heard that milk is white. And you be like, now I done told you milk is white. You see milk is white, but you ain't receiving until somebody else told you milk is white. That's just how some people is. They receive it differently from different people. That's why you have to have different voices in the marketplace that's saying, buy this book. And again, as you get your street team, there's different way they can market your book. For instance, sometimes you can just have people that ride the bus. Let's say, you on the bus every day and you see the same person, and y'all done spoke and y'all done got this like casual relationship. All you have to say is, hey, do me a favor. For this week, can you just hold my book like this on the bus? That's all I want you to do this week. Just hold my book like this, because you on rush hour and in the morning. That's marketing, people. That's marketing 101. It's really not that complicated. We make it complicated. It's really not that complicated, because you don't have to say anything. They don't have to mention your book. They don't have to mention your book name. They don't have to say your name. My comments just post up, hey y'all. They don't have to say your name. If you know you're seeing the same person every morning on the bus, hey, can you just hold my book like this? That's all I want you to do. That's marketing. That's marketing. They don't have to post it or anything. So I want you also to understand that you do need a street marketing team to promote your product and services. I also want to tell you that, listen, people are publishing their books and their lives are changing. People are publishing their books and their lives are changing. Why are their lives changing from publishing their books? I want to say good morning really quick before I answer that question. Good morning, Alice. Good morning, Sonia. Good morning, Makita. Good morning, Sonia B. Fitness, the fitness guru. People's lives are changing because when you publish a book, it gives you so much confidence, and you get so many intangible skills that you didn't know that publishing a book would do. Like, you learn time management, you learn organizational skills, you learn negotiation skills, you learn sales skills, you learn confidence skills, because confidence sometimes have to be taught. And a lot of people don't have confidence, but when you go through this whole process of publishing a book, investing in yourself, meeting deadlines, actually starting something and finishing it, it does something to your self-confidence. And before you know it, you're presenting yourself in a more bolder way, a more confident way, and people begin to notice. and your boss begin to notice, your friends begin to notice, other leaders in the industry begin to notice, and then you begin to go for things that maybe a year ago would have been too big for you to go after, but you're going after it. Why? Because you published a book and now you feel more confident. So I want you to begin to really think about publishing your book, and I want you to realize that every business should have a book. It doesn't matter what business you're in. Every business should have a book, and every book is a business. And because every book is a business, every day you should find some way to promote yourself and promote your product or your service. If you don't promote yourself, your product, or your service every day, then don't expect to make money that day. And if you don't expect to make money every day, why are you in business? If the goal for you is not to make money every day, please get out of business. Please. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. If your goal as a business owner is not to make money every day, you are not an entrepreneur. You playing with it. And I mean that because too many, show me what day is McDonald's closed. What day is McDonald's closed? What day is 7-Eleven closed? They not. Why? Because they're a business, and the goal of a business is to make money every day. Y'all playing with it. Stop playing with it. If you are an entrepreneur, it should not be a day that you don't find a way to strategically promote yourself. There should not be a day that you don't strategically market your business, product, or service, right? Stop being okay with not making money. If you don't make no money today, I need you to be mad about it. For real. I need you to be mad about it. If you don't make money today, I need you to be mad about it, and I need you to do something different tomorrow to make sure you make some money, because you are a business owner. You should be making money every day. There is no reason why, and even if you don't make money every day, at least you should be attempting and offering your service every day to make money. Hey, cousin Latanya, you should be offering your product or service every day. So the days of people telling me, or you saying to me, you don't wanna do a live today, you don't wanna market yourself today, those days are over. And because if you come around to Sophisticated Press, we're gonna tell you then why are you in business if you haven't marketed your business today. So you want to get around people that will teach you that and that will show you the importance of that, because people are only going to treat your business the way you treat it. And if you're not treating your business as a means to enhance the world, a means to help the world, and we know just by current events that we need people that love people enough to say, here, I got something that'll help your life, that'll make you better, that'll help you get out of depression, that'll help you, just become a better person. If you're not doing that, then I want you to rethink entrepreneurship, because it may not be for you. It just may not be for you, honestly, okay? Because if you got the answer to something, how dare you not share it with the world? That's why I come live. And it's not about the followers. It's not about the likes. Because, for instance, and sometimes it's a lag. And I really don't know who's here. But for instance, it shows one person is here. But guess what? That's okay. As an entrepreneur, you can't get caught up in little things like that. Your job as an entrepreneur is just to be available for whoever come. And if that one person is there, you treat that one person like they're Obama. You treat that one person like they Jesus Christ himself. You're going to serve. It's not about, I'm not going to go live because I don't got 200 people on the live. It doesn't matter. Because if I can help that one person, my job is done. And can I be honest with you? Never go by the numbers in your lives, because when I tell you Sophisticated Press is very successful, and it's not based on who show up for the lives. My lives is here just to be available and build relationships and answer questions. But my business success is not based on who come in my lives, because a lot of people, they come in and they see one person and then they go back out. And those are the people who really don't want it, because if somebody got a class and I'm the only one that signed up, I ain't gonna leave that class because I'm the only one there. Cause guess what? Now me and that person who teaching that class got one-on-one time, and I can ask them my questions, and I can get everything that I need for my business. Y'all better stop following and leaving lies because there's one person in there. It's not based on that. Is that person got something for you? That's what we need to base it on. And so I just wanted to share that. I also want to give some highlights out to some great updates that Sophisticated Press have. I got one of my clients' new books. Her name is Latanya Bynum, and she self-published Tools for Career Success. I'm going to put her information in this live. And this book, let me tell you, for those who do have a 9 to 5 and even entrepreneurs, this book has so many good tools in it. It's called Tools for Career Success, 101 answers to frequently asked questions about public health. I had to learn about public health because I didn't really know what public health was. But public health just really, and I'm not an expert, I'm gonna have her on the show, but it's really just about really all types of areas of the public life, health. And so she just self-published her book for her birthday, and already she's getting speaking engagements. She's getting invitations to to print information. Why? Because she published a book. I'm telling you, when you publish a book, it changes your life. It opens up opportunities for you. It is a bridge for people to start taking you seriously. Why? Because you took yourself seriously. Because you took yourself seriously to publish a book, other people begin to take you seriously. If you say you're an expert have books. Experts have books. So if you're saying that this information that you're doing is so important and so valid and the world needs to know it, then put it in a book. Okay? And just also want to share again, another client, Kristen Mann. She published Legendary Lessons, and although she was an artist before she published Legendary Lessons, she just landed a sponsorship with Target because of her art. Sophisticated Press illustrated these books for her. But, I remember when she came to me and she had first started talking about this, how she was scared, and she did it anyway. She was scared and she published it anyway. And once she published it, you can just see the confidence beginning to bubble up in her. Right? It's something about when you start something that you never thought you can do and you complete it, it brings a confidence in you that now when you see opportunities that before you did that, you probably would have thought, I'm not qualified and I can't do it. You'd be like, well, I wasn't qualified to publish a book, but I did that. So maybe even though I'm not qualified for this, I can still go after that. And before you know it, God give it to you. Why? Because you went for it. Always go for it. Never talk yourself out or say you're not qualified. I want you to go for it. So Kristen Mann published Legendary Lessons. Now she has a sponsorship with Target. And I just thought that was really, really awesome. And I'm just like, what? Imani Glover. She published the Glorifying Grace Prayer Journal. She's out of Oakland, California. Christian is out of New York. Latanya's out of Arkansas. And when she published her prayer journal, the next thing you know, through Sophisticated Press, she's the publisher, but we facilitated it. Her husband said, hold on, I want to get in on this action. He said, I want some of that action. I want some of this publishing action. And he published the male version for the men. And now the men are beginning to pray and document their prayers. Why? Because see how influential the wife was to the husband, and that's how you're going to be to the world. As you begin to follow your dreams, you're going to influence others to follow their dreams. And that's how it works. Like, the world is dependent on you to be great and for you to believe in yourself and for you to market and publish your books. And so they can see that they too can do it. Her husband would have never thought about publishing his book if the wife wouldn't have believed in herself and published her book, right? It's never about us. It's always about us helping somebody else, right? Latrice Terrell Poems from the Throne Room. When I tell you these poems are so powerful, notice all of the book covers, how shiny they are. Sophisticated Press does the book covers, right? We do all of the interior book formatting. Latrice Terrell published her book, and when I tell you these poems have really been helping people get their intimacy back with God, why? Because she believed in herself and she published her book. And so I'm just here to tell you that, I'm telling you what I know. I'm not telling you what I think. I'm not telling you what I heard. Listen, it is time. It is time for you to be great. It is time for you to go harder for yourself, because God has given you this gift. God has given you this talent. God has told you to be fruitful and multiply. Connect with the people that's going to bring that out of you. That's one of the things that these people that I'm talking about and showcasing did. They connected with Sophisticated Press, and we was able to help them see the greatness in them. Who are you around? Make sure you're around people. And I don't know if you all are saying anything because Facebook has frozen, so I'm just still going forth. But make sure, Instagram and Facebook, that you are around people that's going to bring the best out of you, and that's going to bring your goals out, that's going to bring your destiny and your purpose out, because God truly has placed people in the earth that's going to help you. Okay, I want you to visit our online academy at www.spaa.thinkifit.com. It is in the link that's on this live, and I'll be putting all of the authors handles in the comments. But I want you to follow us. I want you to think about taking a marketing course. We do have a pre-order that's going place for our marketing course. We're going to teach you how to market your product and services, and if you use the code I'm ready, you will receive a discount off of the marketing. And that's the other thing. Please begin to just set a budget for your self-development. Please begin to create a budget for your self-development. I don't care if you have to not eat restaurant food at lunch and you put that $10 or that $5 you would have spent at McDonald's a day, but you need a budget of at least $100 a month for your self-development. Because the world is changing and growing so fast, and you just have to keep up. You just have to keep up. If you don't keep up, it's not enough to just say God will provide. God will provide. He will provide you a mentor. He will provide you money to self-develop. He will provide. But you just thinking God will provide, and you're not taking courses to learn social media. You're not taking courses to learn marketing. You're not taking courses to invest in events that's going to help you. How you going to get better? How you going to get better? Right? Like, sometimes you may have to just pay for lunch to pick somebody's brain. Set a budget of at least $100 a month to self-develop, to buy books at Amazon. When I go shopping now, it's funny. I don't even really buy clothes. I buy books. That's my new what I buy. Why? Because I want to learn my craft, and they teach me, right? And so when they teach me, when somebody call me and I get paid because I answer questions. I get paid because I solve problems. So me getting some money and me going to buy a dress or me going to buy clothes, that's not helping me be able to help somebody. So I'm always buying a book, learning something, paying to go to this course. Why? Because I get paid to help people solve their problems. And the minute I can't solve your problem, I'm useless to you. And therefore, you don't go in your wallet for me. So I have to stay on top of my game. And as an expert, you have to do the same, okay? So this has been my talk today about how to build a street team to market your product and your services. I will definitely put this on our YouTube channel as well. I will save the video. It is going to be live on Facebook and Instagram. If you have questions, like, again, I don't know if Facebook is froze, but if you have questions, I want you to put them on here and I'll come back and I'll answer them. And you can always sign up for our free 30-minute consultation, and we can, talk about your business and talk about how we can get it set up for success. All right. Well, you know how we end it here at Sophisticated Press. Listen, we love you so much with the love of Jesus Christ. We love you so much. If you don't got a relationship with him, I do encourage you today to get a relationship with God. Invite the Lord Jesus Christ to be your Lord and Savior. You know, if you've done anything wrong, it's okay. Whatever you did wrong yesterday, just repent and just, start over today. You got a whole new day to get it right today. So we love you with the love of Jesus Christ. We are so proud of you. We are so proud of you for all of the progress that you have made, for all of the progress that you're going to make. Listen, we're proud of you. We're proud of you. And the last thing that we are confident that you can do it. We know that you can do it. We know that you can do it. And so I just thank you for tuning in. I thank you for watching the replay. And I just thank you for allowing Sophisticated Press to come before you and share our expertise, because we really care. And I hope today is a productive day for you. Have a good one, everyone.